All right, man. We have a lot to talk about today, but first we have a new developer letter. Let's take a look at it. It just happened last night. So it says, "Thank you so much for your continued support of Squadra. And this developer letter would like to share some info about the Squadra talk that they couldn't get to in the Squadra talk. So, new heroes. Starting season 2, the period where new hero characters acquisition is limited to Dragon Gems will be shortened greatly, which is really nice. Our original direction was that new heroes will be added into the Star Collection after a season's worth of time has passed, but from season 2, that means starting Wednesday, new heroes will be added into the Star Collection when subsequent new hero is added into the game, that's actually really good for you for your free-to-play players. Basically, Super Saiyan 4 you have to pay, but when the new character like Gohan comes out, Vegeta will automatically be added into the Star Collection. And yet they give an example right here, which is really nice. So you guys don't have to wait an entire season, because I know that like a little bit ridiculous. But yeah, that's a really good change. Star Collection balance changes. Receiving player feedback, we made positive changes to overall acquisition rate of Zenny in here. Means really nice. I can't wait to see how much acquisition we're gonna get. One of the major changes is locking the first reward slot of memories when concluding the match, to always provide for the hero the player has used in the round. The second reward slot and beyond, which is unlocked by owning more heroes, will still provide more random heroes memories. Another major change is to remove the cap for available bonus points when choosing the flex roll before matchmaking. Okay, removing the cap. Now players can receive bonus points, which in turn unlocks bonus missions for more Zenny as many times as they play with a flex roll. That's really nice. So they're really helping us with the whole Zenny thing, because you had to kind of play flex. There's only a certain amount of like bonus points you can get from flexing, right? Now that they removed that, we can possibly get more Zenny, which is really great. Newly started players will have access to Super Saiyan Vegeta and Piccolo after finishing the tutorial without them adding to the Star Collection. That's nice. So they are like helping the newer players, which I do find that amazing. PvP related notes: rank point changes. Rank points acquisition on wins as well as decrease in losses has been tuned for a more accurate and comfortable matchmaking experience. Regarding AFKs and disconnects, although in-game functions were prepared to penalize and demotivate players from acting in negative manners, changes have been made to further enforce the rules, as making these changes and tweaks public may make them easier to avoid the penalties. We will be omitting them on the letter. We would like to reiterate that we do not tolerate any intentional actions. Okay, yeah, because we have had a lot of people just AFK or like dodge whenever they notice that they're up against someone that they don't want to play against. Balance changes. As seen in Season 1, we'll be making periodic changes to heroes and other sandbox-related numerics. But specifically, in the first 2 weeks of December, we do not have any plans to make any balance changes to lock in the sandbox for the Squadra tournament. Okay, yeah, so they do plan on doing balance changes again, throughout the season, not just, one at the start of the season. So it will not come until after the official Squadra tournament that they're hosting, because they don't want to like last minute change characters and then scrambles for who's the best character now. So I understand them waiting for after the tournament, but there is some changes coming, and I did leave feedback on some characters that I think needs to be reworked and talked about, and we will talk about that today. In closing, Season 2 is coming soon, and we are hoping everyone is excited. There'll be still more updates and changes that we disclose. All right. So overall, good with the heroes for the free-to-play players, and good with the Zennies. They're doing Zenny and better for free-to-play. All right. I wanted to talk about if you guys have guessed with the revival machine. I'll talk about hit. Now, if it's possible for this dude to say you're in a 2-on-2, mainly like 2 towers against 2 towers or 1 tower against 1 tower, basically whoever wins the team fight basically wins the game. That might change, and I think hit might be the best when it comes to revive time machine, because imagine your team KOs 3 of them, right? Then you should win the game because they have a long timer to come back. but you didn't kill the hit, and you think the hit's at his base defending. If this dude can dimensional infiltration, invisible, and revive his entire team without the enemy noticing, the only way for the enemy to notice is one player needs to watch like very carefully and see if that revive beacon is active. That's the only way to tell, because I don't know like if it's one revival like at a time, but if you can revive everyone in a, like if everyone groups up together on the ground, you know, time machines, and he can just revive them while he's invisible without the enemy noticing, who's gonna win? Your team that has to go over there, or the enemy team that's already at your towers because Hit revived them? So I feel like Hit is gonna be the strongest when it comes to the revival time machine. Not only Hit, but Zamasu, because Zamasu has a lot of sustain. So he can revive teammates. He could stay in the fight long enough to revive teammates. So yeah, I think Zamasu and Hit, when that new Divine Draw comes, are going to be a problem. I want to talk about some changes that I requested for, you know, to be reworked and updated on character-wise, and I will start with Krillin. I suggested in my ticket that they need to rework his energy mine, because let's be honest, right now he's probably the second worst tech aside from 17. I know some people like 17, but let's be honest, 17, he lacks like almost everything. His shields that he gives his teammates don't really last that long, and you know, it doesn't even matter if they just get one shot. But Krillin, he only has two abilities. He only has Solar Flare and Scatter Energy Wave. Energy mines, they can just get negated by everything else in the game. A beam, 18's dash, anything. I suggested when he places it down like this, it's able to get disrupted, like destroyed. But if it goes invisible like this after a set period, then the enemy should not be able to destroy it. That it should permanently stay if they don't see it and they don't destroy it fast enough. If they do that change, I feel like that would make him a lot better, because then you can set up your traps, because they're basically meant to be traps. So I basically give the enemy a small window to destroy the mines before they actually, you know, dissipate like that. I feel like that would be a good change. All right, man. You know, I had to talk about my boy Dabura. So the change that I suggested for to them is there's two changes actually. One, if they want to keep him as a DPS, they need to change Darkness Spear. This doesn't really do anything. No vanishing step. This is worthless. They have so many other movement options in the game that they can just get away from you, and this doesn't matter. I suggested if they want to keep him DPS again, they need to give him Cooler's status effects with high pressure. If you hit someone with that skill shot, because the spear's a skill shot, and they get hit by it, they should not be able to use any movement at all until it goes away, because there's a little spear in their chest, like with aura emanating from it. So if they want to keep him DPS, that's what I would suggest. But I also made a big suggestion: is his whole kit relies on you all-inning. Like, he's the only character out of all the DPS that requires like using every single one of their abilities in perfect timing. He's basically a tank. He's basically a tank with this passive. So I told them, hey, maybe make him a tank. Making him a tank would be a lot better than the DPS. He would be very viable as a tank because of his sustain with tank cards. I mean, we all understand Kale needs a little damage nerf. Not a huge one. Don't destroy her, but these Blaster Shot and Energy Sphere need to have a little bit more decreased damage, because max starts in the game, and these two, even without Snowball, just do insane damage. I mean, she already has boost damage with an ally, so that even makes it stronger. Daima! let's talk about Dama, because he is right now high in S tier for me. This dude is ridiculous. I think with this character, he should not just be able to do drive-bys. He should have to stop, because you can just place a skill down and run away while keeping momentum. You can place a skill, you can place Pansy down while staying with your momentum. You don't lose momentum at all. I feel like maybe if they made him lose momentum so he can't really do drive-bys that quick and fast, I would be perfectly fine with that change, because I feel like that's like the main thing about him, is that he can stay safe at all times because of his ability to hit the Wasabi Bomb. Just place it whenever while keeping momentum and hitting it. It's a little crazy. Bojack. He just needs an overall buff. He needs a damage buff. He needs something else for his third skill, because you can't activate Galactic Assassin at all when you have them in the cycle thread. Like, his passive doesn't activate. It's useless. He needs more rush attack damage, because golly, bro, his damage is like pathetic. Galactic Buster, it needs more damage, and also the animations need to be faster. Cosmic Bloom, again, his animations need to be faster. Psycho Thread, animation, faster, because look at that, like, Giga, faster animation and more damage. I know some of you like Bojack, but like, I feel like I played him and I went him against him, and he's pretty easy to counter. You got to just rush him down. If you get in his face, rushing him down, he can't do nothing. He has no movement. His abilities come out like giga slow. This won't even defend him. Like if he tries to do this, because there's an activation window before he's even able to go off. Yeah, he needs overall damage and animations to be reduced. They can do that. That's possible because they did that for Gammas. So, hey, I want to see a Bojack buff. Baby is another one I wanted to talk about. Oh, my God, Baby. Yeah, Baby. To me, right now, he's a low B tier. He's low B tier for me right now. But that's because of one thing. If your ally dies, or your ally doesn't know what type of character you are, what you can do, you are only a 2-skill character. This does nothing. If your ally dies, you just have 2 skills and that's it. You don't have a 3rd skill to protect yourself. What I suggested, and you guys might like be indifferent with this, but it's Baby. He possesses stuff. Give me the option to not only possess allies, but to run and quickly heal in an NPC. Let me possess a Cell Jr. Give the Cell Jr. lifesteal while giving me health. Let me go inside the Kai. Give the Kai lifesteal. Hopefully long enough sustain so my teammate can come and secure the Kai while healing myself. Let me go inside the boss with possession. Let me give the boss lifesteal for a little bit. Hopefully, stalling enough for my team to come, and also I get to use my 3rd ability. If this is possible, when I suggested let him just heal off of NPCs and stuff and bosses and Kais, he'd be high B tier, low A tier for me. That would switch it up. He'd be high B, low A, not low B, high C anymore. Caulifla, one thing, her provoke status needs to be shortened a lot. Like, it needs to be reduced. The time it takes to get off of provoked lasts so long that I've had times to where when I am out of this arrow, out of her radius of being provoked, my guy still launches a spirit bomb at Caulifla, and I don't even have the provoke status effect on me. Yes, that's the main thing about her. Just reduce revoke status effect, please. Trunks, I think, is fine. He's also one of my mains on DPS aside from Deborah. I think he's fine. He's very strong. If he gets rolling, because this is a high risk, high reward character. If he gets rolling, he gets rolling. The only thing I would say is he needs a little bit more HP, maybe a little bit more like Boo buff. Not as tanky as Boo because he is an assassin. Probably like on the same pace as 18 because they're both assassins. So give him like 18's HP and I think we're fine. 17. Okay, let's talk. This dude. Bro, he's the worst technical in the game. I mean, it's funny that he can cancel transformations But if they know that you're 17, that this is just, you know, the little Easter egg's not really going to be any good. Barrier ball. This only, I mean, this is really good. The damage on it is really good. But at the same time, it's just, I don't know. The enemy will achieve additional damage based on the amount of debuff status effects, which I feel is fine, but who else has debuff statuses besides technicals? Technicals are the main ones that apply stats effects, right? Am I wrong? I could be wrong. There could be a DPS out there that applies stats effect or a tank, but you know, like maybe him and Zamasu, but you know he can't go with Zamasu because Zamasu's a tank. You know what I'm saying? So he barely gets use out of the the double damage from this. Bigger Knuckle, I think is fine, but I think the stun needs to last a little bit longer because you're risking yourself getting in their face for a measly little stun time. You see how fast he recovers here? It doesn't even last that long, so you're just risking yourself jumping in front of the enemy's face. And the barrier is good in certain situations, but it doesn't last long. If it lasted longer, then he'd be a lot more viable. The basic thing you're gonna get out of his passive is just use double Android barrier to help your ally get away. That's all. Counter barrier, oh boy. This dealing max damage only when you're at low health in a game where Super Saiyan 3 exists and Kale exists, where they can burst you down before you even have a chance to react and ult. Is just, I don't know. It's also applies no healing. This only works against Boo. No one else can heal in the game. This only works against Boo. I guess maybe you can tower dive with this if they're trying to heal their god and you use this, they can't heal. But that's just a waste because then they just back up. They just back away, right? So maybe his stats effects need to be changed. Maybe it should apply like defense down and movement speed down. All right, Cell. I think he's fine, but he needs more HP in base form. He needs a little bit more HP, a tiny bit more. Because if it's a super start game, like a max start, and you're up against a Super Saiyan 3, good luck. Once you get hit by the commit, you have to already go back. You're not a tank no more. You have to go back because you're already low. He just needs more sustain early game. He needs a little bit more sustain. Oh boy, the man of the season, Super Saiyan 3, aka one button character. This needs to have a damage reduction to it. This needs to. The best thing they can do with this. It would make sense to me and be more fair. The further you are away from this Kamehameha, the less damage that it deals to you, right? I feel like that'd be a lot better than just dealing max damage at whatever distance because you can redirect the thing. Like if you're closer to him when he does this, it should deal more damage. But if he just stays back holding this, I feel like the damage should fall off. They should have fall off damage. That would fix it. Even reducing damage would fix it. Either one of the two. This is the main problem with this character. Because on top of that, in a MOBA with insane mobility like this, that can just get away in a flash is crazy. Gotenks, I think, is fine. I just didn't expect him to have that much damage. Maybe reduce his damage, just not even a lot, just a little bit, because it feels like I'm playing against a double DPS lane up top, and that's just insane to me. Topo.
I have made my choice.
I want to talk about Topo. He's new. He's fun. Is he good right now? No, he's not good, and I'll explain why. Because characters that require stacks in this game don't work. They don't work against characters that are meta right now that don't require stacks, and they can just one-shot you with one ability or two. He needs all of his marks to deal the maximum amount of damage that he possibly can in his kit. He needs stacks. With a high burst game like this, I hope you guys know where I'm coming from. But with a high burst game like this, he doesn't bring nothing to the team aside from him being able to shred bosses fast because he can apply stacks on bosses. So yeah, he needs like more damage. He needs like at least more damage, or something, because stacking does not work in this game, especially mid to late game. He falls off big time because everyone can like basically one shot and take away your whole health bar, and he has to go out of his way to use everything, kind of like Deborah. But I will say Deborah. I wouldn't say Deborah's better. No, I put Deborah dead last. Topo's above Deborah, but he's really close to Deborah. Unfortunately, I love Deborah, but he's dead last. He brings a little bit more to the team than Deborah with the whole like bleed from marks, but in terms of like damage output compared to other characters, he sucks. He's not gonna be able to KO someone in an instant like with the other DPS. Is there anyone else that we need to talk about? I don't really think so. I think everyone else is fine pretty much. I think Frieza's fine. People kind of figured out how to play against Frieza. Oob, I haven't heard any problems with Oob. They fixed Oob's exploit. Vegeta's fine. She was saying Goku's still Goku. You know, they can't nerf him too much, otherwise, you know, he just the main character, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's like the main characters I wanted to talk about. Let me know your guys' thoughts. But let's do like a game or two real fast. All right, let me know what you guys think. Let's do a game of hits before we end off the video. Of course, I gotta give you guys some gameplay, right? Not just talking. But yeah, I feel like I kind of like I did good on, you know, what needs to change. I did make those suggestions for the, you know, the towers as well, the Genshin version stuff. They did respond to me, but they didn't exactly say. You know, they just said, hey, they received the feedback and stuff. So hopefully we see some of those changes. Because something needs to change with the meta this season. Of course, you know, we got a superstar hit. We're also against another hit, so we gotta be careful. Gotta be careful against this other hit. Ooh.
Same universe or no?
Bojack's gonna be a problem. He kind of counters me big time. There we go. Got it. Arundo. Stay away from the bush. Yep.
Be ready for anything.
We got the Kai. All good. Bojack's gonna counter me with the cycle thread, so I gotta be very careful. There we go. We'll max this. We'll max skill 1 this game.
Let's go.
Gotta watch out for the hit. I don't know where the hit's at. Careful, Daima. Careful, Daima.
Not a chance. Try me. You seem a little too weak. Your face.
Okay. Alright, he went back. He's not risking anything.
It's up to me to make the best use of this.
I mean, look at this.
Not a chance.
Look at this, man. We have Invisible Forever with this character. This guy with Revival Machine is gonna be a problem, dude. Oh, maybe Diamond can. Hopefully Diamond can get that. I'm not there to help him. Did he get it? Alright, I saved him. I don't think he got it, but that's okay.
Let's go. It's time. Let's get to work.
There we go. It's okay if Bojack gets it. Bojack's not really a threat. No, nope, nope, nope. Oh, that's fine.
Don't push yourself too hard.
I really wish they would have stopped or slowed him down at least. That sucks. We got tower though. I really do wish they would have slowed him down. I'll go down here, help them. Nicely done.
I'm gonna pound you into a pulp.
How about you quiet down a bit?
I can't really get over there, guys. Guys gotta be careful. I'll place a ward down, see if they're coming. There we go. We got it. Easy. Get it, Daima. Oh my god. I don't know why Daima left the tower though. He didn't get it, that's fine.
people.
He'd stay here invisible.
Your life ends now. They rise
There we go.
on high by necessity. So will I. This is fair.
There we go. Do the combo.
Time to make good on our contract.
Nope. Your boy's a hit main. They don't know. I was a hit main through the whole season 1, bro. I got the combos on me. You gotta be quick with it. Bop bop. Bop bop.
Demonstrate.
I'll try to stop him as they're unfortunate.
Assisting.
No need for thanks.
What is this?
There we go.
I can push myself.
Ooh, very good hit game, baby. I love it. Giving you guys a good game to end off the video. Yes, sir. Y'all know I main hit, bro. When it comes to the technical, I want to main someone or get to S rank with someone else next season. Who do you guys think you want to see next season on each character? 'Cause I will do it. The highest character, or like the ones with the more votes, I will do it.
Expecting there to be more. I'll demonstrate.
Nicely done. We got it.
I'll demonstrate. Your life ends now.
The bleed got him. Woo! Let's go. Hey, surrender to end up the video. What up? What up? I feel like we carried, bro. Oh my god.
I'll be back.
I always enjoy hit. Come on, give me that MVP, bro. Give me or Daima. I knew it was gonna be Daima. But hey, man, I appreciate you guys for watching. There's a good hit game to end it off. We went 4-0. Yes, sir. 4-0 hit. 4-0-2. It's just, bro. This is my favorite build with him, by the way. Snowball, Giant Slayer, and Backstab. I just like bursting people down. I know I don't have sustain like everyone uses. See how everyone's using Cube? I don't have sustain, but hit is a get in and get out character. Try to secure a kill by being an assassin, and then get away for your team. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I appreciate you guys for coming. You guys take care. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.